Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a very different, beautiful and super easy crochet scarf that it's perfect when you need a quick handmade gift. We are going to use something a little unexpected, a simple plastic ring. I'm going to show you how we can create something beautiful as a flower, and then we will decorate it with long crochet strips to turn it into a unique scarf. It is such a fun and creative way to add a special touch to your outfit, and the best part is that I'm going to show you the easiest and fastest way to make it. So grab your yarn and your crochet hook and let's get it started. For this one size fits all scarf, you will need 100 grams of medium weight yarn number 5, a size 6 crochet hook, a plastic ring approximately 6 to 8 centimeters in diameter, and if you don't have a plastic ring like this, don't worry, you can use an old bracelet that you no longer wear or anything similar that has a circular shape and it's sturdy enough to work with. Now that we have all our materials ready, let's get it started. I will show you the step-by-step process. Well, with one thread, with our hook and using the plastic ring, we are going to make a knot through the plastic ring. And right here is where we are going to start. Let me make another knot just to make sure. And well, from here, we will take the first loop. Okay? And while we do the coming stitches, we are going to hide this thread. So pay attention, look how I did it. So like this is how we are going to take the first loop. I'm going to kind of wrap the thread around the ring so I can crochet over, or I mean through the ring. We are going to make single crochet like this. And well, like this is how we are going to continue until we make 30 single crochet. I'm going to make 30 because it's the amount of single crochet that perfectly fits around my ring. But in your case will be different according, I don't know if your ring is smaller or bigger, so it will depend on that. The most important is that you keep the number of your single crochet need to be multiples of 6, 29 and 30. Okay, the reason why I'm making this is because we are going to make 5 petals, but we will use 6 stitches to make each petal. That's why it's important. At the end of the row, we are going to slip one to close. I will repeat this step so you can see it. You see, I will take both parts of the chain and I will slip one. Then we will go up with 4, 5, 6 chains. We will skip one space, 2, 3, 4, and in the number 6, right there we are going to make a single crochet. Again, we will repeat. We will make 6 chains, 4, 5, and 6. After this strip, we will start counting 6 spaces, and in the number 6 is where we are going to make a single crochet. And we will repeat this sequence of 6 chains, skipping 6 spaces and single crochet all around the row. Well, so here we are finishing the row. So far we have the base of the 5 petals that we are going to make, right? To start with the next row, we will turn over and we will insert the hook through the first strip of chains, and we are going to make a half double crochet, then a double crochet, then a double crochet out of 3 crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Then we will turn over twice and we are going to make an extended double crochet. Well, let me know the correct name actually of this stitch, because I know that in many countries and many of you call this stitch in by other name, but please let me know here in the comments. I'm so grateful for this channel because you have been my best school and you helped me to improve my vocabulary, to improve my pronunciation. Thank you so much for your patience. It really means a lot for me that beside English is not my first language, you are here watching my videos and I do my best. Um, Literally, this requires a lot of effort from me, so I do this with so much love and passion. So thank you so much for your patience and help me. But well, out of this extended double crochet, we are going to make 6, and then we are going to repeat the first 3 stitches that we made at the beginning, the double crochet out of 3 crochet, then the double crochet and the half double crochet. And like this is how we are going to create all the petals. Before, we are going to just slip one to close and mark the end of the petal like this, and this is how we are going to make the rest of the petals. I will make one more with you so you can perfectly see how it is. And well, now that we are here, if you ever want to buy one of my garments, please let me know in the comments. I sell all the garments that I do in my tutorials in the videos, so if you're interested, let me know. Well, look, I finished to make the 5 petals. I followed the same instructions that I told you. Look the size of the flower. I suggest that you make this flower a little bit loose. If you feel that you crochet too tight, well, please change the number of your hook for a bigger number. And well, I will do this little trick because I want to have the thread facing to my right side. So that's why I'm making this trick to put the thread in front. And well, remember that before to make the base of our petals, we made 6 chains. Well, now we are going to make only 4 chains, and we are going to insert the hook at the same distance of the end of the first petal, but taking the plastic ring. You see? Then we will repeat again 4 chains and at the same distance, but in the ring, a single crochet. And like this is how we are going to continue all around, making 4 chains and inserting the hook right in the ring at the same distance of the end of the next petal. And like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. And at the end, remember, we must have 5 base for the 5 petals that we are going to make. And well, we have 5 bases for the petals. We are going to repeat the half double crochet, then the double crochet, then the extended double crochet or double crochet out of 3 crochet, and of these ones we are going to make 5. Okay, so far we have 2. Let me get more yarn, then 3. Remember that, please let me in the comments what's the correct name of this stitch. I know it like double crochet of 3 crochet, but well, you will let me know. Then we will repeat the double crochet and the half double crochet, and we will close the row making a chain or a slipping one. Like this, we are going to repeat making the same. As you could see here, we are making the second stage of petals. I will make one more with you so you can see how it is. So the half double crochet, then the double crochet, and then 5 double crochet out of 3 crochet or the extended double crochet like you want. So we are going to make 5, and then we will repeat what we made at the beginning of the petal. So we will go backwards, then we will make the double crochet and then the half double crochet. So like this is how we are going to make all the petals. Remember that at the end we must have 5. Here we are going to slip one to close, and this is how it looks. So see you when we finish to make the 5 petals. Well, and here I'm about to finish the 5th petal. We are going to finish the row slipping one like this to close. So we finished the base of our scarf, and this is the first part of it. Now we are going to continue with the second part of the scarf, but so far this is the, let's say, the most difficult part of this scarf. So even if you're learning how to crochet, I think that this project is perfect for you to start. You can make many of them in different colors, and well, you can sell them. Now, let's start with the second part of the scarf. So right here where we finish, we are going to take the stitch. We are going to, yes, let's cut. And we are going to hide this thread later, okay? Please don't cut it right there. We have to hide it first. Well, now turn around. We are going to insert the hook right here next to the plastic ring, almost at the beginning or at the end, like you want to see it, of each, of this first petal, sorry. So from here we are going to start making a long strip of chains. In my case, I will make 100 chains. We are going to make them a little bit loose. And well, at the end I made 50 chains more, so I made 150 chains in total because I felt that it was short, but like you want, okay? We are going to insert the hook right in the same place where we started, and we are going to slip one to close. Then again from here we will make 150 chains. And when we finish to make this strip of chains, we are going to insert the hook in the next stitch. Then we are going to make 2 strips in each stitch, and at the end I will show you how many strips I have. Well, look, at the end I have 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 strips. And well, with this we will finish. We won't make more strips of chains, or well, if you want you can make more, but in my case I think that this is enough. I will cut right here. I will make a knot. Remember that we are going to hide all these threads. If you want you can do it with the hook like me, or you can use an embroidery needle sorry, to hide these threads through all the project. Once you do it, well, you can cut the rest or hide it until it disappears. Well, I will keep hiding all the threads that I may have, and then I will show you how we are going to wear it. Well, so here we have, I already hide all the threads that I have, and imagine that you already wrap it around your neck. So you are going to pass all these threads through this plastic ring. Okay, let me do it in order so you can see exactly how it is. So you already wrap it in around your neck. Then you are going to take all the threads and you are going to pass through them the plastic ring, and you are going to adjust according how you like it. If you want you can put a brush or a bottom, or you can leave it like this. I think that this is a perfect idea for a gift, for Valentine's, for Christmas, or for any other event, or for yourself. You can use all the material that you have left from other projects. You can make your own combinations. Imagine that you do the flower in one color and the strips in a different color. So you can use this idea and make like you want. Even you can grab it like this and create like a bow. So it's up to you. Well, now let's see how it looks. Well, what do you think? I love to make it. Now I'm making one more in shades of pink. I'm using all the leftovers that I have, and I love to share this project with you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on my social media and stay tuned for more coming projects, okay? Thank you so much. And remember, if you want to buy one of my garments, please let me know. Take care. Bye bye.